Alright, today we're going to be trying to work on installing an attic ladder. It should be pretty simple. These things come in a little kit. Here, I'll show you the attic ladder. It's all balled up here. That fancy little package. So it's just like a pre-hung door. It's a pre-hung attic ladder. So all you got to do is set it up in the hole, put some screws in place or some shims to square it up as needed. But the first thing I've done is I put these carrier boards across either end. And I've got them screwed in right here, through the drywall into the joist above. But when we take these down, we put our trim up around the attic door, it'll cover those screw holes. That's not a problem. See, my board did crack. 3 out of 4 ends of them cracked, but I think they'll still hold. The attic ladder itself only weighs like 40 pounds, so you're putting 10 pounds per corner. I think it'll be just fine. But I'm gonna take the attic ladder here and actually shove it up into the attic. I've got a work platform right here, so I'm gonna shove it up in there, and then I'll drop it back into the hole. Come on, get up there. All right. So that's up in the attic. Okay. Had a little change of plans here. Because I realized, I was joking about getting locked in the attic, and I realized that I was on a path to locking myself in the attic. Normally this would be a 2-person job. You throw a shim up on each end. The person up top sinks your screws, enough screws to hold it. Then you take these down, climb down, put in your final bolts. I'm going to try to see if I can do it by myself. Should be interesting enough. Bear with me. Okay, this is definitely not by the book. What I'm going to try to do is take these screws out, take this shim down just long enough that I can drop the attic ladder from the frame and then put the shim back up so the frame is still supported but the ladder is down. It's a great idea in theory. Ouch! Watch the fingertips. Ha! Okay. Plan your work the plan. I think we're on to something. That spring is really strong. Now y'all get the idea. What I was trying to do. because I'm not even trying to do the other side as well. So I can pull this down now, but it starts pulling my temporary brace on the other side over there. So I need to maybe go ahead and try to anchor this end enough that it'll hold itself up. I need to go loosen my other brace enough that it's up there, but it's not tight. This one pulled up tight. Hey, Levi. Okay. Definitely not the ideal system here, but we're making it work. So now, I'm just going to move a little bit further down the line. The support is no longer needed on this end where it's at. So I'm going to try to pull the ladder as far down as I can without smashing anything. And then reset my support about here. Now it's held up in the middle. And now I'm going to go pull down my far support, my head support, and go ahead and pull the ladder down the rest of the way, and then reinstall my head support. And the only reason I'm using the support at this point really is as spacers. Yeah, just using the head support basically as shims. Oh yeah, oh, once you get it folded down, it stops fighting you. I'll put that other shim right back across the top. Yeah, I probably can't see where I'm pointing. I'm gonna snake that other support right back here between this bracket and this kind of triangle, right across there. And then that'll have my whole ladder should be level across the length of it. And so then I can just go along the edge here and just run screws. Of course not. Folds it there, top bracket back in, middle bracket loose. Okay. What are the games we play? stand on it, sink the rest of the screws. Such is the plan. Interesting enough design. I guess you have to saw it off at the length that you want. So I can't stand on it because it's not sitting on the floor. But I can stand over it. I can put the rest of my screws in. For the record, I'm not actually putting any weight on it. Just got my foot resting at the balance. And I did just drop all my screws. How good that was going. At this point, the ladder's holding itself up there. And you know, the shear strength on a 3-inch screw like this is like 500 plus pounds. So they sent this thing with 1/4-inch lag screws. I really don't think you need them. For now anyway, I'm going to go through and just use a bunch of framing screws and be done with it. But you can always go back and drill pilot holes and lag screw it later. Find my pull rope. I suppose they sent it. Extra washers. These washers for that lag bolt. And I'm going to take one, use it for a keeper. You cannot pull this washer through that hole, I promise you. Yep. All right, now it's way off center. All right, so here's the kicker. This is where your shims come in critical. I'll have to shim it and scoot it. It looks like I need to bring this end of it over tighter, and this end down here needs to come over this part of the framing needs to pull over tighter, but I think it's already pretty close for it to line up. Interesting. That'll be interesting. I might have to take a break on it for now and just see if I can figure it out.